Oh, why did the ad not play? Oh.
Here's why you should be proud to be doing Sentinel training and strongly consider joining if you're not. Other programs use long-term repetitive cycles. Sentinel uses 4-week varied progressions, while other programs often slip into movement redundancy or recycle entire training blocks. Sentinel stays true to the CrossFit methodology of constantly varied functional movements. That methodology also guides us in delivering intensity with minimal effective dose, where others favor volume, misrepresenting that as value for money. If you want a hands-off approach with minimal coaching or review, stay where you are. If you want level 3 trainers who care about your progress and test the workouts for you, reviewing your videos, offering coaching and feedback, then you need us. You need Sentinel training. Start your free trial at trainsentinel.com.
Yeah, I made that. It's good, isn't it? All right, you can sign up. Sentinel training. You've got like the open registration opens tomorrow, so you've got, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. If you join Sentinel and just really sort your shit out, you'll have your best open placement ever. That's my plan. If you don't have your own skipping rope, Johnny said this on the show the other day, yesterday. If you don't have your own skipping rope and you're doing CrossFit any length of time, you're just a fucking idiot. That's exactly what he said. You can go to RX Smart Gear. There's a link in the show notes, and I don't know if it's a discount or not, but I think I might get money.
Winner.
Yeah. So someone wins. That's great. You'll get a nice skipping rope out of it. And if you're not planning on entering the open, or if you're a cheating piece of shit, you can use Biomax peptides, and you can fix honestly anything. Like I'm pretty sure, just like everything from like a sore shoulder to erectile dysfunction, heartbreak, probably eating disorders. I don't know.
Have you used it?
No, I haven't. No.
I was going to say.
I want to do the open.
Banned.
But as soon as I finish that open,
dysfunction.
I'm going to shoot myself up. I'll be putting the needle between my toes so nobody can see it. All right, we've got Johnny 179. Busy day for him. Sev on earlier on. Sev on pod with Johnny was awesome this morning, says a dog. We have all sorts. European media is thriving. I sort of feel like that's sarcastic. Defiant Co is here as well. We'll talk about them a little bit. We've got Jamie from Method. We've got Ian and Gav from CrossFit Glasgow. That's my Glaswegian accent. The only I realized last night the only word I can really say in Glaswegian is Glasgow. That's it. Same with Newcastle in the Newcastle accent. Same with Wales and the Welsh accent. There's a pattern. It's obviously the word I learned. So the reason you guys are here is because you all hate each other and want finally to prove once and for all which is the best gym, the best community, the best members, the best coaches, the best owners in the UK, and just own it for 12 months. For context, CrossFit Glasgow has had the highest signups in the UK for like ever, right, Ian?
I think about, like 35 years since before CrossFit started.
Since Greg was a toddler.
Until when was that?
Someone cheated.
Here we go. Peptides.
But you were top for like 12 or 13 years, right?
13 years.
That's crazy. So how long have you guys been an affiliate then?
2011.
Wow. What was the first affiliate in the UK? Must have been one in like London or something, was it? Some guy in a park with kettlebells.
No.
That's a good question.
That's a question for Stedman, I think.
Do you think it was Central London?
I'd have to ask Stedman who the first metrics affiliate was, wouldn't I?
You think it was what?
I think it was one of the London gyms, wasn't it? I might be completely wrong.
There's a guy, I remember Ollie told me that a guy, CrossFit, he took the affiliation CrossFit Bath off a guy who just took the name because he was like, I might want this someday. So I'd be like, whoever that guy was probably just took up all these affiliations at the start. It was like,
no fee. Like, at that point, did you have to pay anything for it?
I don't think so.
It was just handing them out.
Yeah, Yami was around then as well, wasn't he, in London?
Yeah.
Thames.
Yeah, that's a river. He's showing his knowledge of the South. Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Yeah. So we've got 179 is in Wales, Method is in England, and CrossFit Glasgow is in Scotland. And the plan is that we're going to face off a TriNations Cup. Someone asked earlier on, is this where is that comment? Is this like the Tri Wizard Cup? So the TriNations, it was a dog again. It's TriNations Cup. So it's basically Method had the highest signups last year. How many did you have, Jamie?
322, but who's counting?
And he only has 280 members. That's crazy. And Glasgow were second, and 179 were third in the UK. And you were all in the top in the world, is it?
Top 5 in the world.
You were.
I don't think I wasn't top 5 in the world. I think we're all top
15.
5 UK, maybe. I think I was. We're lowest. I think where do we have 220 something signups?
I think you were 15th or something in the world,
Yeah,
and I
that
think you
rings
were
a bell.
5th in Europe, and I think it was
second page or something.
Fuck you.
I think Jamie was first in UK, second in Europe.
Yeah.
Who won then? Portuguese.
The
Jim.
Portuguese black, who I mistakenly accused of having multiple locations, by the way.
But was that a mistake?
Well, I
Is that
said it. Someone messaged me and said, you said they have multiple locations. And they
Yeah,
do
but
not."
were they lying?
To what end? I went on the website and I couldn't find anything about join us in Lisbon or I can't think of another. Porto?
You know, Jamie, to be fair to you, in the previous years where we finished second or third in Europe, each time it's been to multiple gyms rather than one.
Being shafted.
So I'm skeptical.
Who the fuck is
You're
this?
right for
Are you typing in the chat?
No.
Who the fuck is Johnny Davis 18? You're Johnny
imposter.
Davis 10.
I mean, there is a Johnny Davis that comes to my gym.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
maybe
win.
it's him.
He's my favourite Johnny Davis.
He should add a H to his name. So how many locations? So 179 has one. Method has one. Glasgow has one. So sorry, Jamie, what did you say? 300 and
322.
how many members have you got?
Now,
Yeah.
446.
Okay. How many Glasgow? How many did you have last year?
Pass.
Not enough is the answer. Not
How many
enough.
How many members do you have?
500.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So if you can get everyone to sign up, you're just unassailable. Like you can't be caught.
Yeah, exactly.
But they would definitely just. I mean, if I was in their gym, I wouldn't sign up. So they're going to have a tough time. Johnny, how many's in your gym?
Member wise, with 320-ish.
So you need literally absolutely everybody in your gym to sign up, and then pray that Jamie says something horribly racist at the whiteboard brief on Tuesday morning, and everyone remembers
AI
it.
can do wonderful things these days. I think we had 220 signups last year, and we were at about 250 members. So if I can get that ratio, I won't be in the mix. But this is what we need to make it performance based as well. We need to figure out a way.
I think we will have a
Line
prize. Right, we're going to have a prize for like
Nah.
people
Yeah.
at the gym.
No, we performance based. We need to be able to look at 26.1. Look at the scores and which gym has done best on average across the workout.
Okay.
Why don't we do if we take your 5 best guys, 5 best girls, and get the average of their score in 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, and do a prize.
We could do that. My best 5 or my best 10 against. Yeah, okay, we could do that.
Or we could do like a points based system. So you get a point per member that signs up, and we'll work out how many points Johnny would need to make it interesting. And then you can get that many points for performance based, and then Johnny just has to get the whip out for 3 weeks, basically.
So long as it doesn't rely on my performance, then that's okay. Like,
Yeah, all mine.
Yeah,
That was thrown around though, wasn't it? That we were going to do a little sort of like Roe versus Boz style.
but we'd all have to be together for that to work. It'd be a bit shit, wouldn't it? Separately?
The internet can do that, can't it?
Yeah. Oh, I
It
think
would
Darren,
probably be some of the worst viewing of fitness.
Oh,
in the
it'd
history
be
of YouTube.
so
Absolutely. Pretty uninspiring.
bad. Yeah.
and Scotland still has 3G, so it'd be temperamental, I guess.
Can't judge our movement standards then.
Yeah, fair, yeah. Wow, look, there's 2 Lego men doing it in like pixelated. So Jamie, last year, this all kind of came from, I guess, you last year. You tried to get a lot of signups, and you did.
Yeah.
And it was basically you just used a carrot approach of, I'll give you a T-shirt. Is that right?
Yeah, so we initially said, like, we found it the year previous to last year. We found it pretty hard to get people like bought in and like get them fired up about it. But then we said, right, we'll give the first 75 people, we'll get them a T-shirt. And that went pretty much instantly. And we're like, okay, we're onto something here. We'll move it to like 150. And then as soon as we hit like more than half the gym were starting to sign up, we were like, all right, well, the other half are just like, they don't want to be left out now. And then we were like, shit, how much is this going to cost us? And then CrossFit went, oh, well, they didn't even give us like the sort of parameters of where you needed to finish to get the voucher. You guys got the voucher?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was
What
no
was the
information
voucher?
at the start. We got a kit voucher off Rogue.
Yeah, if you
How
were in the
much?
top percentage in Europe in it, you had a
Yeah.
$2,500 or euro gift voucher.
And you had to
$2,500.
Yeah, I think I bought a
$2,500.
ski and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't go far.
So
a skier, a base, and a set of handles.
That was it.
So by the time we dished out all the T-shirts, we were like, we'd made a pretty hefty loss, but the voucher helped. But then, do you remember having to fill in the most confusing form saying you weren't doing money laundering, or like you had to hide that you were money laundering? Yeah.
Or like,
I waited
as in
for
that
you
you're
to
not
post.
buying signups yourself, but you're allowed to do that this year, aren't you? So you
Yeah.
are allowed to money launder this year. You can buy memberships yourself and give them out.
But you can buy codes. Is that right? You can buy
Yeah.
codes, but then you only count on the leaderboard if they're activated.
All right.
I think that's it.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Craig Howard gave me a voucher for signing up for the Open. I'll give it away to someone in the chat there. If you comment, I don't know, Jamie's a prick. I'll give you whoever comments Jamie is a prick first. I'll give you free sign up to the
Why
Open.
do you have to be this way?
I don't know. I didn't think Johnny could take it, so I just said it to you. So basically, what we're going to do is 3 weeks of the Open. Someone try that QR code in the top right and just see, does it actually bring you to the landing page for signing up for the Open? It won't be open yet, but it should bring you to the page. If you, so we have 3 weeks of the Open. It starts, when does it start? 28th or 26th or something, isn't it?
26th.
Officially, it's a
first one.
Thursday, isn't it? So that would be like a Thursday evening.
Unbelievable. Prick.
You're a brick.
Prick. Like a penis. A prick. Not a brick.
No, I prefer that.
Must be the 29th. Must be Thursday the 29th for us in the UK.
Of February. There's no 29 days in
Oh,
February.
sorry, I'm still on January. Ignore me.
Yeah. The 26th starts.
26th.
So the workout announcement's going to be on the 26th. No, he didn't Augustus because he didn't say Jamie is a prick. That's what the code was. The workout announcement's on the 26th. So what my plan is, and I'm just kind of dumping it on you guys now, but what my plan is, on the 26th, after they do their announcement, we will go live, all of us. And one of the gyms will do the workout and we will discuss it as they do the workout. And then the next week we'll go live again and another of the gyms will do the workout and we will discuss it. So say week 1, Johnny will do the workout with one of his coaches. We will watch him do it and we will discuss the workout and maybe some scaling advice or workout tips or whatever. Just like comment on, how did Johnny manage to get in seminar staff when his overhead position looks like that or whatever. And then week 2, we'll go to Method, do the same thing again. Coaches will face off against each other. We'll go live from there and we'll discuss from here. And then Glasgow on week 3. That's on the Thursday. On the Friday, there'll be Friday Night Lights at, I mean, you can do it every week if you want, but at one of the gyms in specific, we will go there. Fit Aid will be there, and the Defiant Co will be will be there, and we'll be giving away stuff. Steve's like, I'm not giving, I'm selling stuff. We'll be giving away stuff, and we'll be giving out prizes. Frog Grips are giving us some prizes. Zone 2, the blackhead strips, the nasal tape are giving us some prizes. Any other brands or anyone that wants to get involved and either like pay us money or give us prizes. We basically want to make it as good as humanly possible for the members and as much of a carrot as possible for the members. Get as many signups as you can. Try and get these guys a voucher for Rogue for 3 weeks of effort. And yeah, we're going to go to each of the gyms on the Friday. We'll do a Friday Night Lights. There'll be a vlog on this channel from each of the fucking gyms on the Fridays. And then I think we should get like a Fit Aid can, but like gold plated, like not
For the winner, you mean?
yeah.
like
And then whatever gym gets to keep that Fit Aid can on their shelf, and like just it'll say like TriNations champion, and on the front it'll say Jamie's a prick on the back.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know how if anybody is a smelter, they could sort that out for us, because I don't know how we're going to do that. And yes, that's the plan. The 3 weeks we're going to do that. So announcement on the Thursday, visit on the Friday, prizes, giveaways, all that kind of stuff. Vlog during that week, and then announcement on the Thursday, and so on for the 3 weeks. And basically, we just want to find out who is the best. I guess it's who's the best salesperson. Isn't it really? Like which of you can strong arm your members the most? Johnny, what's your tactic? You just probably call people a cunt when they walk in if they haven't signed up yet. That's probably...
Depends on the individual. Maybe a cunt, maybe a pussy, maybe maybe I'll bully some other people into it. The goal is 300. The goal is to get 300, which is, that's quite a high ceiling in it with only 20 people not doing it, but we'll figure it out some way.
Look at that. Define Call will print up a special t-shirt and frame it for the winners.
There you go.
Nice. Yeah, Gus, I'll just give you the voucher code. You can have it, fellow Sentinel person. Oh, that's actually a good idea. Average of the top 5 male and female scores multiplied by the percentage of member base that signs up. So if 80% of your member base signs up, you get your score and you multiply it by 80. If 100% sign up, you multiply it by 100. That's actually a good idea. We need some Irish represent. I'm literally standing right here. All right. Plan then. So Johnny's going to abuse his members. I love the idea of the members coming in and Johnny being like, have you not signed up yet? Yeah, you're a pussy. And then Jamie has like a PowerPoint presentation prepared for his members. And he's like, welcome to day 4 of your initiation.
/ brainwash.
Have you is there anything, have you got any tricks up your sleeve, Jamie, for, obviously you're going to say everybody who signs up from 179 Method or Glasgow gets a free Defiant Code t-shirt with a design that isn't fully finalized yet, but it's pretty cool. It's got a big like Fit Aid like across the front. It'll say your gym's name, so 179 or Method or Glasgow. TriNations, Open, whatever. And then on the back, there's a big map of the UK with all like different symbols and shit around it and the names of gyms. And they'll all get one of those. They'll also be in with a chance of winning like some Fit Aid, winning some Frog Grips, winning some Zone 2 nasal tape. Jamie, have you any other plans of carroting your members, or do you think that's enough to get them?
I mean, the t-shirt did the trick last year. So I think just like...
But now they expect that.
It's a good deal though, isn't it? It's like...
But they got the deal already.
Yeah, but what do you mean last year?
Yeah, so like you go
Yeah,
on
but
a
that's
date,
why their-
and the
their
girl's like,
t-shirts are
"Oh,
in
cool, we're going
tatters
for
now."
dinner," and then the next day she's like, "Oh, just dinner again."
Oh, what? So you've got to.
Yeah, I thought you were
They-
going to give
they-
them all a free pair of shoes.
Yeah, you said that in the group yesterday. You're like, "I'll get everyone a pair of trainers."
What brand?
Louis Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Louis
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton. We're gonna make sure it's front and center. We're gonna do the t-shirts. I don't feel like we need to increase the apparel type amount or anything like that year on year. I feel like it's just it worked last year. I mean, look at the deal. If you are at any other gym in the UK and you sign up and you get to do the Open, fantastic. If you're at one of these 3 ones, you sign up to the Open, you give CrossFit your hard-earned money, you earn a t-shirt.
You're paying the same price as you would in any other gym, but you're getting all these accoutrements added on.
Fantastic.
It is really good. Although remember yesterday we did a show yesterday and we were talking about Johnny was talking about how he has this outside area outside his gym now. And it was at the start, everyone's like, "Whoa, this is amazing." And now it's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. But if it was gone, like they would not be happy if you took away the seating or if you took away the coffee shop or if you took away the rig. I kind of feel like it's the same thing with the t-shirts at Method. I think Glasgow and 179 can be like, "Guys, we're getting t-shirts." And Jamie's like, "It's t-shirts again."
So I'm essentially at a disadvantage on bringing this idea to the table.
Yeah.
Do I get like 1.2 times the top
You actually,
people?
no, you're
No way.
operating at a handicap.
I feel like this is. I don't know if this was a good idea.
Someone
Well,
say you're a handicap.
your performance of your athletes might save you.
The girls.
I'm trying to think who my 5 is. So what? 5 male, 5 female. I know what that is.
Yeah.
It's not me.
I don't think it takes a coach long, really, does it? T-shirt on a Yeti. I actually emailed Yeti, if you're watching, Yeti, and said, "Will you give us some free shit?" So we'll see if they do. All these freebies, I understand why HQ was concerned. He was money laundering. Yeah, it's pretty clever. Affiliates from the island of Ireland. Yeah, it's only 3 weeks though. That was my issue. It's like just 3 weeks, so I can't be in 2 places at once. Glasgow. Ian, what are your? Are you basically just going to say, "Guys, I'm getting you. You're paying $20 for a t-shirt"?
I think the Scottish people would go crazy for some free stuff. So we're on to a winner already. But no, every year we have some. Try and have a DJ in. Try and get some fancy lighting. Get a few photographers in. You know, everyone loves a picture for Instagram.
What do you use for the lighting? A generator or has electricity? Is it widely available?
Loads of candles.
3 hamsters and a wheel.
Make it quite intimate.
You open the drapes, let some natural sunlight in. The moonlight.
There's none up here.
Do you boys do it on Monday as well? You must do it. You must do, especially for Glasgow. You must do Friday, Saturday,
Sunday, Monday. Yeah,
Sunday,
we do the whole lot.
Yeah, okay.
Well, like the entire day is the Open, or like just like wow, okay.
Yeah.
And you know, on that, so we've been throwing around these numbers because Black Edition got 40 something, like just over 400. I don't know if we've already mentioned this, but we were next with 322. But in previous years,
that's
what's
a big
the
gap,
most?
isn't it? Fuck, that is a big gap, guys.
Nah, who's counting?
And they have an Open announcement this year. The cheating fucks.
Fuckers. What's the most? What's the biggest number of signups you've ever had? What's the greatest number, Glasgow? Because it's monstrous, isn't it?
I think our biggest is 365.
One for every day of the year.
And what did Reykjavik get when they were at their peak?
Who cares? Fucking losers.
I don't even care either. Just making conversation.
Who's been close to you then in the UK in the past? Like what gyms in the UK have been up with Glasgow?
Surely Bath, would it be?
Nah, it'll be Shapesmiths, won't it? They've got.
Yeah,
I mean, if Shapesmiths get it right, like they got 800 members.
Yeah, they're a big old gym.
Yeah, but they're in London though. I bet they're afraid to tell their members to sign up. Listen, guys, if you feel like it, no pressure.
New Wave, they were pretty big as well one year.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it seems
Pretty
to be
sure
like
the Wick CrossFit in London.
Wick?
Pretty sure they said that they would.
They sound like they're around like West Ham or somewhere though. They sound like the Wick. Like that sounds like it's. Maybe I'm thinking of the Queen Vic. Maybe that's what's happening.
the rest of them don't have much staying power, to be honest with you. That's why I'm not expecting a lot from Method.
One and done.
Yeah.
He's shot his load early.
Been,
Gave away the T-shirt. You see, you should have waited.
what about Ollie down at Bath? He's got like
Ollie's got
billion
Ollie's got
people.
two affiliates as well, right? Or 2 spaces.
Oh, what? And he's gonna do the old cheating tactic and push them
Well, I
together.
don't know.
Surely he can't do
He's
that.
got the volume. Andy and Dragon's got what, 400 odd members.
Thing about Ollie and Andy are both distracted though, because they've got CrossFit duties. They're not paying attention to their affiliates. They're both sliding downhill. They don't notice it yet.
Are we doing this? Is this going to be a yearly thing, or like let's?
I think it should be.
Okay.
Yeah,
But like you guys have to stay in the top 3.
Yeah, I was going to say that's on us, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Like it. I mean, Ollie could be here next year, and I could be making fun of 179.
Yeah. Okay. Are we doing pizzas? Are we getting like
CrossFit Velocity? Are they big signups or?
That was the gym that I used to go to.
T-shirt and a can of Iron Brew for Glasgow members. Battered Mars bar. Is that still the thing?
It was a thing over here, yeah.
No, it's a Scottish delicacy.
It was a Swansea delicacy,
Is
apparently.
Buckfast Scottish?
Buckfast is very. That's on trend.
Is it true? We used to drink Buckfast. Is it true that the numbers on the bottom of the bottle equate to the taste of the liquid in the bottle, or is that just shite?
I don't have that kind of specialist knowledge of tonic wine.
Ian, you look like you know.
I've heard this before, but I cannot speak.
I'm adamant. I
I
remember 17. Like I remember always wanting the number 17 and being disappointed if it wasn't and elated if it was.
I think it's more worrying that each bottle of Buckfast you had tasted so different, isn't it?
I don't think I could taste any of it. I mean, if you're drinking Buckfast, you're not like, you can really taste the Abbey. I don't know, whatever the fuck is in them.
Well, it's made by monks. Like,
yeah, Benedictine monks, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody
Great way to make a bit of money. It's like the cocaine from that convent in the south of France. It's not true. Yeah, we're doing food, Johnny. We're going to do... So I'll explain, right? So the Defiant Co. are donating part of the cost of the T-shirts to lessen the burden on the 4 of you, basically. Fit Aid have come in and backed the same. So basically the T-shirts, you guys aren't going to be out of pocket for the T-shirts, which is great. Like that's a huge, like Jamie literally just started the show by saying how poor he was after the Open last year.
That's excellent.
So none of you are going to be out of pocket unless you surpass your own expectations of how many people you get to sign up, because we've given Steve a number. So if Glasgow managed to get everyone to sign up, you will actually be out of pocket.
What is that number? Let's say Glasgow get 500.
Yeah.
Jamie, what are you aiming for? 400.
That's 900.
And then I say
so you can only get 300 or else we're out of pocket.
Okay.
Just everybody has a limit. So the Fit Aid have come in and they've matched Defiant Co.'s offer. I don't know. So they get their name on the front. If anybody else wants to get involved, because what we want to do is Fit Aid. Tastes like someone dropped a Flintstones vitamin into a Gatorade. We don't have Flintstone vitamins here, but I think they're delicious. Oh, look at that. If they go over, we'll cover it.
What a
good
guy,
dude.
man.
Perfect. Thank you.
Ian and Gavin. Craig says he'll enter for a bottle of Bucky. There you go. That's one.
Deal.
Although, imagine that if you said, hey, we're going to pick a member who signs up for the Open and we'll give you a crate of Buckfast. What's Newcastle? The brown ale.
Brown ale, yeah. So we could give people the choice. It's like T-shirt, Buckfast.
Yeah. T-shirt,
I
brown
got a guy
ale.
who trains
What does
6
Swansea
a.m.
got? Nothing.
Those nasal strips, so he'll definitely going to sign up.
What's the Swansea beverage?
Knocko. No, Fit Aid. No.
Fit Aid, man. Yeah. I don't know. What is the Swansea? I don't know what the Swansea beverage is. Something chavvy.
There's surely a brewery or something, is there? In Swansea? No? Oh, that's
Maybe some of the members in the chat will know, but Bow and Black, I don't know.
Good idea.
Yeah.
White Monster.
If you want to absolutely ruin Fit Aid's entire operation, you should launch Buckfast flavors. Wow. Yeah, White Monster. That's probably a good one. Is it for
AU
Swansea?
vodka? AU vodka's from Swansea.
AU. Is that like
Yeah,
gold?
never heard of that. It's the gold bottle.
Remember Goldschlager? Didn't that used to have pieces of gold in it that cut your throat so the alcohol was absorbed faster?
Yeah, wasn't that a load of? Wasn't it bullshit though?
Has to be. Like you're drinking these metal shards. That'll pass. Ever do a beer mile? No, and I can't now because I don't drink. So I'm not drinking that non-alcoholic shite. Yeah, we're going to do food. So if any potential brands want to get involved and give us a bit of money so that we can, I mean, we're going to do it anyway, but it would just be nice not to be out of pocket and to cover the food costs. So Zach Wild is going to be at 2 of the gyms because he's going to Wadapalooza for week 3 because they're doing an open announcement there. So he's going to be
selfish.
He's going to be at 2. Maybe I shouldn't say where he's going to be at because maybe that isn't set in stone, and I can't find the text.
He's going to be elsewhere.
Yeah, he's going to be at 2 of them anyway. And then we'll figure something out. Oh, there we go. He's going to be in Glasgow in week 1, Method in week 2. So, Johnny, you're going to have to, I don't know, get a karaoke machine or something for week 3.
We've got Rob DJ. Thank you very much.
Rob DJ. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually his surname, and he has a DJ, so it's perfect.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
What?
What?
I'm joking. No, Rob does all of our events. To be fair, he loves it, and he is actually a DJ.
Not the guitarist. No, the DJ. What? Never mind. I just remembered what Jamie told me at Rogue. So we want food. So if someone could sponsor that, we can get some pizzas. And you know what we'll do? If you sponsor the pizza, we'll brand the boxes with your logo. And you get some cool little content. It would be as if you're there. You're welcome to come if you want, but like you don't have to. And it probably will just be like a local Glaswegian pizzeria week 1, a random Newcastle place week 2, but we'll just put your, I don't know how we're going to do that actually. We're going to have to unbrand and then rebrand every box. Look, maybe we won't do that, but we'll stick up a poster. I will say thanks. And if any other brands that want to get involved and do like giveaways, anything like that at all, if you want to be involved, we'll find a way for you to be involved. We basically just want to make it as enticing as possible for members and as rewarding as possible for people to sign up. Johnny, why, if someone was coming to you tomorrow and said, hey, I saw you doing that thing and open registration is open, I'm not sure, what would you say to that person?
What would I actually say, or what shall I say in the show?
What would you? Well, both.
It depends if they're brand new. Generally, if they're brand new, a couple months in the CrossFit, they don't know any different, and they'll sign up straight away. Generally, the sticking point is like maybe 5 or 6 opens or more, and they're like, "Fuck, I'm not as fit as I was." Blah blah blah. I just tell them to. Sometimes I will tell people to stop being a pussy. It's not about you, and just get involved. Like sign up for the open.
It's not about you. I'm not fucking losing to Glasgow.
I haven't got pull-ups. I haven't got this. I'm not ready for this. Like, you're never, ever going to feel ready. You're never going to get to the point where it's like, yes, I've fucking completed fitness. I'm finally ready for the Open. You're always going to feel like that. So, I mean, just do something you don't want to do. Why is that so difficult for people? Just sign up. Just get involved. If you haven't got the movements, good. It'll make you work on them for the next 6 weeks. Rich Savage has been practicing his double unders for the last 6 months. So this could be, he joined us last year. This could be the Open where he gets double unders in a workout. Who knows? Who knows?
I almost guarantee they disappear. If he has them, that's going to be the first thing to vanish.
Yeah, potentially. But yeah, no, it's just let's do it. Everyone else is going to be doing it. We run it literally all weekend. You're going to do the workouts anyway. Why not just do it and have a little judge next to you and put yourself out there, you know?
Yeah, for those new people as well, like, you have the advantage of, you could do it this year and then next year you're probably going to do better. Just wait until you're on the other side of that peak, and every single year you're like, worse. So if you think signing up at the beginning's bad, wait until signing up after you've done a few's worse.
Right, Jamie, what would you say to someone who's done 5 or 6 Opens?
Put in your score, don't look at the leaderboard, don't worry about it.
You get
Have
a free
fun.
T-shirt.
Yeah, just enjoy that T-shirt.
Are we carrying this on to quarterfinals then?
Yeah.
Steady. For what? For sign-ups?
No, well, if we do
Quarterfinals
it,
would have to be purely performance-based, wouldn't it?
exactly.
Yeah, because the quarterfinals, like, it's a bigger lift for people. It's like,
And aren't we doing a team each now?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Like an actual team,
Like a games team.
like 2 male, 2 female
when does that happen?
in the Open.
During the
You do the workout as individuals and your combined scores. So you could put in, like we said, you could put in 5 males, 5 females. The top 2 male and female scores from each week go towards the team score.
Do I have to select that in advance? Like, say these are the
Yeah, but
people
you could have like 5 male, 5 female. Yeah.
You do have to put a team in now, yeah, like during the Open stage.
Like, you can't go, oh, right, shit, these people did
I think
really
you pick
well, then
6
we'll
and 6,
mash
or
the
you
team
pick-
together.
You pick
Yeah,
6 total, don't you?
In
for the
retrospect.
team.
I think it might be more, but you could have let's say I pick Joe and Tom and Ben on the male team, for example, right? Maybe Joe and Ben do best on week 2, but their score isn't the best on week 3, so their score just doesn't count towards the overall score. And then we push it on to quarterfinals, and then it becomes competitive fitness, team versus team. Because then it builds it on a little bit more, doesn't it? We go on a little bit longer. Like I mean, every year I think I'm not going to be. I'm not. We're not going to be far off semi-finals as a team, and then we end up fucking miles away. But I think it is a massive jump between.
This is the year, guys.
The European.
Could you imagine Johnny week 1 just being like, all right, guys, we need to galvanize. This is the year. And then week 3, he's like, I don't fucking care. Just do it yourself.
This isn't about you.
I'm never catching those French fucks.
I reckon we should carry this on to quarterfinals.
Oh, this is growing legs here. So we do the Open, then we'll do points for however many people you get into quarterfinals. You'll get a certain amount of points, not for the Open competition, but for quarterfinals, right? Then you'll get a performance. You will get an average score or something for quarterfinals, and that will be added to that score. And then during the summer, we'll do an in-person event of the 3 gyms. I mean, probably a method because it's equidistant between Wales and Scotland, isn't it? That's probably the fairest.
Small, though.
I was gonna say, is there no other reason? There's no merit to it other than just pure
In the middle.
pure utility.
I mean,
Got those cool P bars.
It's got a barbell to get through the front door. Have you got that?
John, I was actually thinking of making one the other day. Not making one, but redoing the front door.
Yeah,
sounds like you're
Like a
masturbating, Jamie.
smaller
Stop doing
handle,
that.
maybe a dumbbell.
maybe I am.
He's masturbating over his barbell door.
We could do a little team comp though.
Yeah, we could.
That time of year.
Yeah, that'd be good.
provided none of you qualify for semifinals. If this is the year, Johnny, then maybe pick that over doing this. You actually do qualify for semifinals.
I'm trying to think who our females would be.
We're not going to know them anyway, so
Hannah James, if she's listening to this, she's going to be going, I'm not doing the open, I'm not doing the open, I'm not doing the open, I'm not doing the open. And then the first open workout will come up and she goes, oh, I like the look of that. And then she'll do the open. She's done it every year for the last 5-6 years.
well, if your members sign up for the open before the 11th of February, they will have their t-shirt from the Defiant Co for 26.1. If they wait and are one of those people that's like, oh, I just like to be begged and I just want the attention of like, oh, are they not? Will they, won't they sign up? You're just not going to have your t-shirt for the first week. And that's fine, but it's your call. Ian, this is, you're kind of long in the tooth doing it now. Have you just got people that you just know they'll always sign up? Like just diehards that will just always be there, and then there's other people that you're like, oh, I'm gonna have to convince those 5.
Yeah, you've got those people who race each other to be the first to sign up because it comes in the order of who signed up first. So you've got all those people who obviously just really enjoy shit talking you that they signed up before you, that they did the judges online qualification thing before you, and they just try and score as many points against you as possible.
Wow, it's petty, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's countered by how petty we are to get them to sign up. So, and then you get the others where you have to fight like week after week and try and generate enough FOMO that they'll get involved later on.
You are kind of a bit posh, Ian. Scots don't sound Scot enough. You need we need to ham that up a bit as we go on. Maybe if you start getting angry, maybe that's when it comes out. That's when I get more Irish, when I get a bit pissed off. Gavin, what's your strategy then for people who are maybe like on the fence? Like, what would you say to people in your gym who are like, oh, I don't know, like I'm just not fussed?
Well, you got to find out why, and I think this year we're going to make a much bigger deal of building the programming around the open as a true kind of random test of their general physical preparedness. So this would be the benchmark, and then next year would be the retest. So it's going to be tied into almost everything that we do, and if they don't do that, then essentially they miss out on a fantastic opportunity.
So
yeah, like every gym is going to be doing the workouts anyway. Like Method, you do them on Friday, all day Friday.
Yeah,
it's like baked into the programming. So it's the cheapest T-shirt you're going to buy this year.
I think that's it. Sometimes when we said it in the past, people were like, you would say, oh well, you're gonna do the workouts anyway, and they would go, yeah, I'm going to do the workouts anyway. Why do I need to pay CrossFit $20? And I'm like, and then I'll do a Johnny and I'll go, it's not about you.
Yeah,
and
you're
then
paying McDonald's 20 quid, you little fatty. Do you know what I mean? Like the $20 doesn't work for me.
You get a toy.
Let me write some of this inspirational.
You get a T-shirt you cannot buy. Money cannot buy you these T-shirts.
It actually can't. You cannot purchase this T-shirt. Steve's like, I mean, if someone really wants it,
pre-order opens.
Yeah,
we do a lot of open workouts in the build-up. So once February rolls around, now we'll be doing probably 2 or 3 open workouts a week until their fucking eyes and hands are bleeding before February the 26th or whatever it is.
You want them to hate CrossFit by the time the open comes around,
ideally,
and then hit them with more
burn
CrossFit.
themselves out by the end of the open.
Glasgow, what do you think your chances are? What do you think? Do you think you have an unfair advantage because you have a higher membership base, or do you think that that's actually putting you at a disadvantage because now, if you don't win, it's like, oh, what's wrong there? Well, there's so many more people.
There's a bit more pressure, right?
I like it. I think in previous years, this is going way back now, like 10 years ago, we were one of the largest teams in the world, but it literally took about 99% of our members to sign up. So I'd love to try and do that again.
What did you do that year? Like, was that just general mood in the gym, or did you do something specific?
naming and shaming, just calling them out on the whiteboard, taking them off a list publicly. Yeah, the whole lot. Just blackmail.
Public humiliations, very powerful.
Do you think so? This year you can buy codes. Will any of you do that? Is that cheating?
Yeah, that's cheating.
Depends if they sign up or not, though. Like, surely if I buy it, like I want you to do the open so much, I care about you so much, I will pay the $20 myself.
Yeah, and I also think it can maybe like break another barrier down when they're like, even if they say, right, scan this QR code, go to your blah 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 blah, and sort it out. If we buy 450 codes and then you're just at the till, like in the gym, and you go, right, here's like scan this and I'll send you a code, like Apple Pay it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? Does that come across?
So
Like a buy and
instead of
sell.
making them do it, you're gonna act as the middleman.
I'm gonna buy 450 codes and then put it as an item on the till, and they just have to Apple Pay it, and I'll go, right, I'll send you.
Are you actually going to do that?
Yeah.
You can't. You can't
After
fucking
Gavin
buy
literally
anything.
just said, no, that's cheating.
This is war.
Cheating.
This sounds like a lot of admin for you.
But
Oh,
you
hey,
can't.
Sounds like a lot of admin for the
you're gonna
reception
make
staff.
you're gonna make him masturbate again. Jamie loves admin.
But the codes don't work, right? If you buy 450 slots, you don't automatically get 450 signups.
No, they've got
You have
to,
to register with it.
yeah, but
And
like,
what if
but
you don't? What if you don't sell them?
Then he'll
You can
register
go
on
on,
the Monday night.
tax write off.
You can go on
All right.
Ticketmaster.
If
Do
somebody
like
in
ticket
my
exchange.
gym is struggling for $20, I will pay it for them. But I'm going to make them go through the whole process of going on the website, signing up, adding a little games profile.
It's
Watching
tough
over their shoulder.
179, isn't it?
It's tough down here, mate. It's tough at the bottom.
Johnny watching over the shoulder, being like, "Oh, you got the Deliveroo app, have you? Get the CrossFit Games app."
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a funny one though. People like that's a kind of a common theme, isn't it? People being like, "Oh, I'm paying HQ $20. I'll just do the workouts anyway. Like they're just going to be at my gym. I'll just do them. Like who cares? Whatever." Like I don't know. Maybe it's irrational for me to fucking hate that attitude as much as I do, but I just don't understand it.
I don't like it either. I don't like it when people are like, "Oh, why? I'm going to sign up to be what 750,000th fittest person in the world." Well, I'm like, well, someone's got to be. Well, you're too good to be that person, you.
I'm not too good to be that person. I'd be lucky.
I would be happy with that number.
Do you not
I'm not
just think
covering
though,
extra shirts if Jamie is handing them out to homeless shorties.
you not just think they're covering up the fact that they're just scared, right? It's a test.
who
They
knows?
don't want to face the music. They're just avoiding it, and they're just hiding behind a weak excuse like that.
And I get it. Like, it's not a comfortable experience, like waiting on Thursday night, waiting to see what the workout is. And it's like fucking wall walks. I haven't had a wall walk for 4 years, or, whatever it is. But everyone's in the same boat together. Surely it's much better to all be like 300 people all together, shit themselves about a workout and having the same anxieties and stresses and getting through it, rather than being the person that's standing on the side and watching 3 other people go through it and you decided not to get involved. Surely it's better to be involved.
100%. I
Your
think it's
microphone,
interesting.
sorry, Johnny, your microphone, I assure you, it will not move.
Sorry, mate, I can't help it. So
You have a nervous tick. You're
tightened
constant,
this
constant
3 times.
tightening. It is not going to move. It's not going to move. It's
doesn't
just now, it'll just tip
Very
down.
expensive arm.
Yeah, it is. I kind of equate it to like there's a half marathon in the town I live in on Paddy's Day every year. And I could just show up and stand there and start my watch and run and not have a number on my front. Like I could do that. But you'd just be such an asshole, like running along behind people and doing that and then crossing the finish line and stopping your watch and you've not registered, you've not paid. So all the shit that's going on around you that costs money, like, nah, I'm just going to run when they run, but I'm not actually going to pay. Like, I feel like it's the same thing as that. But maybe that's irrational.
Is that doing CrossFit and not affiliating?
That's fair.
So the other thing, when you see good people or people who post scores regularly on whatever app you track it on, whether it's like Sugarward or Beyond the Whiteboard or whatever, and then they don't sign up, and you're like, that's weird.
That's a head
Like,
scratcher for me. Yeah.
that's weird. Like, are you doing all the reps in the class and you now don't want to get found out when someone's counting you?
Or have you just got
You know what
stage
I mean?
fright?
No.
Even so, you'll get over that by doing more CrossFit Opens. So I don't know. I think it's a funny one. Sometimes I see that and I'm like, you haven't signed up.
Yeah. How have you been top of the board all year, but now you're down in the toilet?
We need you. We need your points. If we want to
trying
qualify for
to fucking
semi-finals.
win. Yeah. What the fuck was that performance?
Yeah. It's I don't know, I just find it odd. I just think it's weird that you would be in a CrossFit gym doing the workouts anyway for 3 weeks. And especially for members in your gyms where it's like now you're getting a t-shirt like what's $20 in pounds is like 16.50 or something, is it, or 15.80 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
There's no way you're buying a t-shirt with your gym's name on it for that little money at all.
Not of that
So
quality as well. Like Steve does not.
Yeah, and that much printing
Hold
on it.
back. What a guy.
Doesn't fuck around.
I'll do what I'll do is if you can send me the logos, I'll get like a big screen printed out with like the sponsors and stuff on it and our gym logos, and I'll get people to have like photos in front of it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Like a
pull-up banner sort of thing
in the gym. Yeah.
Like the football manager interview.
Yeah.
Is it so weird? Alan Kirbishy popped into my head. I was going to say like the banners that are behind Alan Kirbishy. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's dead, isn't he? Wouldn't be him. It could be lying in his coffin, I suppose. Any kind of expectations, any kind of guesses on what you think, Johnny? Maybe I'll go with you first. What kind of stuff do you think you're going to see in the open? What should people be working on for the next few weeks? Wall walks?
Double unders. I don't think we'll see a wall. When was the last time we saw a handstand push-up? Although I hate the standard.
We see quarterfinals now. Would they not just keep them for that?
Yeah, I would probably say, okay, fair enough. Maybe a strict handstand push-up with just a box on the floor could work. That's a lot easier to judge.
In the open?
Thrusters, yeah, just easier to judge.
Chance.
Why not?
Nah, I don't think it'll happen.
I'm not into the measuring your forearm and fucking the height of
the
your
open
head.
this year is going to be like the body weight, fitness, aerobic.
Yeah, it's going to be lighter and lower skill probably. So we're going
I'd say the highest. I'd say there might be chest to bar.
I think it'll have fairly high skill, fairly high weight, because you're not going to take the right people through, are you?
No,
does it matter at 25%? Maybe not.
No, the quarterfinals can deal with all the high-end athletes and separating who's quarterfinal and who should be going to semi-finals. I think the open will be programmed as mass participation, basically. Burpees, maybe a rower,
dumbbell snatches,
dumbbell clean and jerks,
shuttle runs,
and the high skill stuff will be something that maybe has to be earned by displaying quite a reasonable level of fitness.
So 26.3 will have a what do you call those, gated workouts? And once you get through the gate, you get to do your muscle ups
of this and something. We used to see like a new type of movement, didn't we? For a long time, it'd be like a wall walk and then the handstand push-up came in for the first time. Then it was a single arm dumbbell overhead lunge for the first time.
What was that when it was 5 weeks? So it was kind of easier to do that sort of stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah, wall walks were. When was the wall walk in? 2020?
I think so.
Maybe
or 21. The gym was. I know I did it outside on fucking concrete.
Did you?
Yeah, because the gym was closed.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Must have been 2020.
Yeah.
Jamie, what are you doing with your members to get them ready for the open? Are you changing anything? Are you like ramping up that style of workouts?
Yeah, we'll do like I like the stuff that JR put in the other day when people were saying they were like being sick at his gym and being sick at his program because it was so hard. So that got me wanting to put that in for our guys. So you'll take like a mashup of like 2 rounds of 22 point whatever mixed with next thing's 1 round of 18 point something or whatever it was. I'm like, yeah, quite like that, just to kind of freshen it up and do like interval style stuff, 4 minutes on, couple of minutes off. Bit more of that. We've been doing actually for the staff, like we've been putting our guesses in, and then in coach development today we picked one to do and then filmed it for the members. And the workout today was, this was one of the guys' guesses, it was AMRAP 14, 50
What do you mean
cal row.
guesses? As in what the first workout would be?
Yeah.
Okay.
14-minute AMRAP, 50 cal row, 25 deadlifts, 50 wall balls, 25 burpees. So a bit like a one where you're going to sneak into like the next round and do a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's been good. It was hard that today.
Do you guys do anything like that? I know, Gavin, you said that the programming, it's kind of baked in, but that sounded more like it was like it'll be retested as opposed to you're going to build up to it. Have you plans to build up?
So we're doing kind of build up anyway. We're doing more of the open workouts and just higher exposure to the kind of stuff that will come up. So wall walks, hopefully it won't happen, but you have to kind of hedge our bets. Double unders, thrusters, pull-ups, dumbbell snatching.
Yeah, we had a good workout today, actually. 25 toes to bar, 50 box jumps, 50 dumbbell snatches, 50 burpees over the dumbbell, 25 toes to bar. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
I like JR stuff. The EMOM stuff is very good. I'm going to ask him if I can pinch a
I
couple.
don't think you have to ask. I think you'd be happy enough to share. If the open is the test that is given to the largest sample of people, shouldn't it be the most balanced test of fitness rather than excluding high skills and heavy weights? But
You
the
can't have a balanced
quarterfinals,
test of fitness without high skills and heavyweights.
yeah, but is it not? Do you not look at the whole year? Is that
Yeah,
not the point?
the open should be the open quarterfinal, semi-final games is the test, not any one of those in exclusion of the others.
But it never used to be like that. That's a relatively new thing. Like the open, when I first started, it was like, remember when it opened up with a ring muscle up?
Ring muscle.
Yeah, 7 muscle ups, 50 wall balls, and
Yeah.
70 double unders, was it? Then it was
And, like-
different because they went from the open to regionals then, so you had to
Yeah.
figure out in
And
those
it
5
was
weeks.
5
who
weeks,
should be
right?
regionals. Yeah. So you get more wiggle
That's
room.
true. More chances, yeah.
But even
that,
then,
like,
generally the workouts
enough.
are a little bit simpler on the first one. Generally,
I'll
Yeah.
always, every year, the first workout is like, oh, nice. Like, I can do this. I can RX this. Then you get to week 2 and you're like, oh, fuck, that's going to be a bit rough. And then week 3, or like it used to be week 4 or 5, you're like, all right, like, what's the foundation one? Like, that's not fucking happening. So it did like incrementally get harder, I thought.
do you know
memory.
what bugs me? Not bugs me, but I think there should be a minimum work requirement for RX. So, for example, was it last year? It was thrusters and pull-ups, and then heavy thrusters and heavy muscle-ups at the end. I think because we had lots of people that would try and get one pull-up, but then the problem with that is it diminishes the scores from the scale division.
Yeah.
Because if someone just gets one pull-up, they might beat somebody that has maybe finished the workout and scaled. So if you made RX be okay, if you want to put an RX score in, you have to get a round of thrusters and a round of pull-ups. If not scaled, that would have way more people doing scaled and make the scaled option way more valuable, because at the moment you do scaled basically if you can't do 1 rep RX. So I would love to see, if you want to put an RX score in, you need to get a first round, or you need to get 10% of the work done, and if you can't do that, then scale's where you're going to go.
Yeah. Incentivizes intensity, doesn't it?
I'm all for people trying to get a pull-up and trying to get a first thrust or whatever. So you could have them try that on the Friday, and if they don't get the round, no problem, you're going to go scaled, but it adds way more people to the scaled and actually makes it a good option.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any downsides to that, but like, in theory it sounds class, and then actually you go, well, how many people would have missed if they only had one shot at it? How many people would have missed their first pull-up because they didn't swing around under there? So it's.
I mean, if it's in heats, they could literally go into heat 3 and then try and get a pull-up, and they spend 10 minutes not getting one. Okay, no worries, you're in heat 4 scaled. Like if they're not doing any work, they're not going to be fatigued from it, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think like it would just make scaled just way more valuable.
It used to annoy me doing it, and you like someone would do RX and they'd do like one whatever. Like say it was like, I don't know, if there was some kind of movement and then handstand walks, and they just do the first thing. And then they put in their score, and it's like, you didn't even attempt the handstand walk aspect, and then you're doing your fucking bear crawls like a chump.
Oh yeah, bear crawls are awful for scale. That's a terrible option. In the old Open, when it used to be like 5 weeks, you just have to do the 5th workout and you jump like 20,000 spaces because other people have just given up by that point. Like we had less than 50% of our members doing the final workout by week 5.
I think that still happens at week 3 though. There still is a big like drop off.
Yeah.
5 weeks.
Do you think does Dave consider that when he's doing the programming, or Boz, or whoever programs the Open, that it's like, I gather they consider like, all right, we want week 1 to be like fucking high rocks, basically, like that's mass participation. That everybody that looks at this workout thinks like, oh, I can actually do that. Like there's nothing stopping me from, like I might be slow or I might be shit, but I can do all the stuff. I'm not going to just be standing looking at a pull-up bar or a set of rings. And then, do you think they consider like, all right, there's a significant drop off in participation in week 3. Let's make week 3 like really fun, or let's make it really. Or do you think they give a shit once they have the $20? They're just I
think that should be the only consideration for the Open. The only consideration for the Open should be the affiliates and people in the affiliates. There's 4 stages now. Basically, 2 of them should be for the affiliates, 2 of them should be for the athletes. The Open should be about the affiliates. If you go into the games, you've only got to get top 25% in the Open. So don't worry about it. Jump into a heat in the gym, whatever, do your Open workout, get quarterfinals. If you're going to be a high-level semi-final athlete or a games athlete, you're going to walk through quarterfinals as well, probably to semi-finals. And then that's where the focus becomes on the high-end, the top athletes, and you focus on the athletes then. I think the Open and the quarterfinals should all be built around people in the affiliates and programmed for the affiliates, and just change the focus halfway through the season. I don't think you can. You're not going to please all the games athletes because they'll moan about wall walks. They'll moan about it's not heavy enough. It's not light. It's not enough separation. That's fine. Your separation comes in semi-finals. Like the Open and quarterfinals should be built around the affiliates, and then semi-final games is built around the games athletes.
It's not a given getting out of quarters though, is it? Like what's the percentage of people that make it from quarters to semis?
If you're a legit like top 20 games athlete, I don't think they're concerned about getting out of quarterfinals. Into I don't think their season starts until semi-finals really.
Ian, you kind of look like Daniel Shafi. I just noticed that there now.
Sorry?
You kind of look like Daniel Shafi. I don't know, is it the angle or what? But anyway, that's a compliment. Daniel's a handsome fella. Right. I'll come down the line. Johnny, why should just anyone, taking this out of it, taking like 179 or the TriNation thing or whatever out of it, why should a person doing CrossFit sign up for the Open?
Because it's good to get out of your comfort zone and test yourself once in a while, and that's what the Open is. Test to see where your fitness is right now, and it gives you a good stamp in time to see where you are and what you're good at and what you need to work on.
Jamie, what do you think?
Yeah, do something that makes you feel uncomfortable, because we do it day in, day out. Just now you're going to put a score to it for everyone to see.
Everyone can see it anyway, though. Like if you're putting your score in,
the world will see it.
Ian, what do you reckon? What's your as a long in the tooth Open promoter? What's your take on why anyone should sign up?
Well, I think over the years now it's evolved, hasn't it? If you enjoy the CrossFit Games and you enjoy the spectacle, your money is directly going into helping that spectacle and make it big and support the athletes. I think that's a good reason. If you don't, then just like Johnny was saying, it's like you got to test yourself once a year minimum, right? You just have to try something hard once a year. Nothing's more motivating than standing under those 55 toes to bar and being like, fuck, I'm not going to have this again next year.
Gavin, you can take this one. What do you say to people who say, "Oh, but I know where my fitness is. I'm worse than last year because I didn't train as much. I got injured. I was sick. My kids were sick. I'm tired. I lost a limb." What do you say to those people?
Well, I think under those circumstances, it's just a snapshot in time, and you get to reflect back year on year. You can, if you already know that information, that it justifies that's the reason that year, and then the next year when you've pulled your finger out your ass, then you can look back and see how much you've improved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than it looking like, you were at some level and then a year gap and then you're still at the same level again, right? It's like that looks crap. Whereas
The
at least
comeback
if you
story.
take the dip and you have the comeback, yeah.
That's the most important time to sign up for the Open. When you feel like you're worse than last year, you haven't trained as much, you've been injured or whatever. The easiest time to sign up for the Open is when you're little responsibilities, training as much as you want to, sleeping, recovering. That's the easiest time to sign up for the Open because you know you're going to do better than what you've done previously. The hardest time to sign up is when you're maybe 5, 6, 7, 10 years in the game, your past performances are behind you, but then you also go, fuck it, I don't care. I'm going to see where I am. I'm going to put my name in the hat and give it the best shot I can for 3 weeks. And it is what it is. The fitness is not some linear progression upwards until the day you die. It's going to be up a little bit, and then life gets in the way, and then it drops, and it goes up a little bit, and it drops, and it goes up a little bit. And that's just that's just life. And not being in peak physical condition is not an excuse to not sign up for the Open because everyone else has got those struggles as well.
Hey, listen, if you, a little top tip, like the black guy on the meme, you never get into peak physical condition in the first place. You don't ever lose it. All right, so we have, tomorrow. I don't know, is there a specific time it opens, or is it just like...
I guess it'll be sometime in America, is it? Like 1 a.m.?
Probably noon or something.
Maybe.
Noon.
5 p.m. GMT.
Is that actually what time it opens at? Okay, so 5 p.m. tomorrow. Good stuff. Augustus, you can use that. I'll DM you that link and you can use it. And that's your... Actually, Augustus, I think I paid for your registration last year, actually. But my plan is I'm going to give away one open registration per show that I do between now and the Open starting. So every show that we do, so I think like James Sprague is coming on next Monday, we'll give someone an open registration. Dallin's coming on Tuesday, we'll give someone an open registration. Lucy Cam is coming on Wednesday, we'll give someone an open registration. I might cut back on the shows after that, 3 in 3 days. I'm not going to do one every day until the Open because I'd be fucking broke. But we'll give away open registrations. If you want, you can register yourself and you can buy someone else a voucher. It's really easy to buy them. I think they should be slightly cheaper, although it's probably a loss. It probably wouldn't make sense. I was going to say it should be $19. If you buy one, you get one slightly cheaper, and then you can buy your friend one. That'd be a good... Maybe that's stupid. And yeah, so we'll do more of these shows as we get closer and closer. We'll do like a leaderboard update on where the standings are. We'll do some stuff on Instagram. We'll go live on the Thursdays after the announcements. We will be there at the different gyms each of the Fridays. Anybody who wants to get involved, brands wise, you can get involved. Anyone in America or anywhere else that wants to just register, just put 179 or Method or Glasgow, whatever you like. The guys won't care. Like, it's literally cut. Like, they couldn't give a fuck. They just want to win. So if Johnny suddenly has 714 signups for the Open, no one's going to question it. He just wants that rogue voucher.
What is the rules with that at the moment?
You have to.
So let's say,
right?
yes, you have to do the Open in the affiliate you sign up for. Is that correct?
Yeah,
because of the team registration.
And they have the same rule of one team per affiliate, don't they?
Is that what it is?
No, that changed this year, I think.
Yeah. I don't think it did, because I think Mayhem have the same problem this year that they had before, I think.
I think you've always been able to have multiple teams.
No, but not last year. You definitely couldn't, because remember that other team where like, was it CrossFit Hendersonville or somewhere else? But it was really mayhem, and there was this thing of like, oh, that's
Didn't they call it CrossFit Henderson Mayhem? When that
something? I don't think it was Hendersonville, but it was something like that anyway. That they found a loophole to get around it basically.
Yeah, CrossFit said it's back to multiple teams.
Oh, okay, that's grand then. That's grand. They've scrapped it. Okay, that makes sense because I mean, fucking hell, that other thing was. It all was Mayhem Hendersonville Freedom. All right, Johnny, thanks. Anybody who wants to go back to Seven? Oh, it's not on Seven's usual. It's on the new channel, CFN.
Yeah, CrossFit Network.
No, it's not CrossFit.
No, is it not?
Nope.
CF does not stand for CrossFit.
Nope.
It stands for
anything else. Whatever else you wanted to stand for, but it definitely doesn't stand for that. Okay, legal team at HQ, it does not stand for that. So you can go to CF Network. Copperfit, yeah, that's it. Or Community Fitness. Community Friends Network. And you can watch, Johnny was on there for like 4 hours earlier on. Jamie, you're on there Sunday, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you guys are on there too. When are you guys on there?
The 20th, so a week today.
Okay. Gavin, you just sort out your sound for that appearance. Savon will not.
It's my internet. It's dreadful.
He's not going to care. All right. You see, yeah. So all my friends are just moving over, just going over to him. It's great. Yeah, we're going to keep doing more stuff for the Open, so keep an eye out. We'll do some giveaways. We might try and organize like a listener or a viewer giveaway from Define Co. I think Fit Aid are giving us. I think they're actually giving us like a little fridge and a stock. I need to check back on what he said in the email. It's either a little mini fridge and stock for like just a random person who gets involved, and we'll just give them that. Or I actually think he also mentioned giving an affiliate a full like big Fit Aid fridge full of stuff that they can then sell to their members. Which would be cool. So I need to actually check which of those two is true. One is probably a lot cheaper for him to do, so I'm guessing he might go for that one. And yeah, we'll do some other giveaways. People, if you want to get involved, send one of us a text or a DM or whatever, and we'll get your brand front and like sort of front and slightly off center.
Yeah, I think
unless you match
like front and center taken.
Unless you match what the other guys have given or double it. All right, thanks guys. Good luck. Any final words to your fellow competitors here? You want to like throw a little dig at anyone?
No, fuck them. I just want to say thanks to sponsor.
Yeah, thanks T. Thanks Heist.
Appreciate it.
Legends.
Thank you very much.
No, fuck them. Brilliant. you'd spend $20 on McDonald's. No, fuck them. They're the two lines of the show.